भगवान की जय। श्री उमापति महादेव की जय। पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय। श्री राधा कृष्ण भगवान की जय। विघ्नेश्वराय वरदाय सुरप्रियाय लंबोदराय सकलाय जगद्दिताय नागाननाय श्रुतियज्ञ विभूषिताय गौरीसुताय गणनाथ नमो नमस्ते। वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। वन्दे गणपति विघ्न विनाशन हे लंबोदर गजानना। 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 रिद्धि सिद्धि के दाता तुम हो। रिद्धि सिद्धि के दाता तुम हो। हे शशि शेखर नंदना। हे शशि शेखर नंदना। वन्दे गणपति विघ्न विनाशन हे लंबोदर गजानना। वन्दे गणपति विघ्न विनाशन हे लंबोदर गजानना। जो ध्यावे वांछित फल पावे। जो ध्यावे वांछित फल पावे। ओ जो ध्यावे वांछित फल पावे। जो ध्यावे वांछित फल पावे। अग्रदेव तुम्हें वंदना। अग्रदेव तुम्हें वंदना। वन्दे गणपति विघ्न विनाशन हे लंबोदर गजानना।
वन्दे गणपति विघ्न विनाशन हे लंबोदर गजानना।
काम क्रोध मद लोभ आदि हरो।
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 ओ निर्विकार निर्मल मना।
निर्विकार निर्मल मना।
वन्दे गणपति विघ्न विनाशन हे लंबोदर गजानना।
वन्दे गणपति
हे लंबोदर गजानना वंदे
गणपति विघ्न विनाशन हे लंबोदर गजानना
ओ विघ्नेश्वर 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 गजानना 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 विघ्नेश्वर गजानना विघ्नेश्वर गजानना विघ्नेश्वर गजानना। प्रेम से बोलो गणपति भगवान की जय। सर्वमंगल मांगल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थ साधिके शरण्ये त्र्यंबके गौरी नारायणी नमोस्तुते। शरणागत दीनार्थ परित्राण परायणे सर्वस्यार्थ रहे देवी नारायणी नमोस्तुते। ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय। चिदानंद रूपा शिवोहम शिवोहम। Today is a very significant day for Bhagwan Shivji, actually for the world, because today Bhagwan Shivji brought Mata Ganga to this earth. Today is called Ganga Dashami or Ganga Dashera, the day when Mata Ganga descended upon this earth. Of course, like us, Ma Ganga this did not leave the heavens and came on this earth. Someone had to bear her pressure. Someone had to, bear the force, her very wrath. Ma Ganga is no easy force, and Shivji Bhagwan takes the headache of the world. When you look at Bhagwan Shivji's head, his matted locks and what is on it, there is a story that is told there. And we'll look into that just now. But before we do that, we bow to Bhagwan Shiva in these few verses of Nirvana Shatakam and seek his blessings to Bhagwan Shiva, who's always taken on the burden of this universe. We bow and ask Prabhu, as much as we ask you to take on burdens, help us to unburden this universe. We all have a little role to play, my friends. We all have significant roles, as a matter of fact, to play to make this world have less burden each and every day. You'll be surprised to know how much, if we take note of it, how much we can avoid, of course, the impurities that we put on this earth. So let's take a moment and give gratitude to Shivji and give thanks not only, of course, for the world, but for all of us. Today we are better people because there's water on this earth. There's Ma Ganga. We are better people because the gods descended upon this earth and made it a better place. We can make something very beautiful. We can make something very attractive. But friends, to keep it beautiful, attractive, clean, and powerful is a whole different thing. A new car will always drive smooth and nice. Well, we need to care for it to ensure that it is kept that way. Let us give thanks to Shivji Bhagwan and appeal to him rather to always bless this universe with purity and all that is good for all of us. Chidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivoham चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं मनोबोधहं कारचित्तानिनाहं न चाश्रुतजिह्वे न चाघ्राणनेत्रे न चाव्योमभूमिर्न तेजो न वायो चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहम् न चाप्राणसंख्यो न वै पञ्चवायो न वा सप्तधातुः न वा पञ्चकोश न वा पाणिपादं न चोपस्थपायो चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप
शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं
न मे द्वेषरागो न मे लोभमोहो मदो नैव मेनैव मात्सर्यभावः न धर्मो न चार्थो न कामो न मोक्ष चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप
शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं
न पुण्यं न पापं न सौख्यं न दुःखं न मन्त्रो न तीर्थ न वेदा न यज्ञ अहं भोजनं नैव भोजं न भोक्ता चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप
शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं
न मे मृत्युशङ्का न मे जातिभेद पिता नैव माता नैव न जन्म न बन्धुर्न मित्रं गुरुर्नैव शिष्य चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप
शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं
अहं निर्विकल्पो निराकाररूपो विभुत्वा च सर्वत्र सर्वेन्द्रियाणां न चासङ्गतं नैव मुक्तिर्न मेयः चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं
शिवोऽहं
ॐ चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप
शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं
ॐ चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं
चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं
ॐ चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं
चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं
ॐ शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं सच्चिदानन्दोऽहं शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं सच्चिदानन्दोऽहं शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं सच्चिदानन्दोऽहं
शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं सच्चिदानन्दोऽहं
शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं सच्चिदानन्दोऽहं
शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं सच्चिदानन्दोऽहं
ॐ शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं सच्चिदानन्दोऽहं
शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं सच्चिदानन्दोऽहं
ॐ सच्चिदानन्दोऽहं सच्चिदानन्दोऽहं शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं
सच्चिदानन्दोऽहं शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं
ओ शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं सच्चिदानन्दोऽहं
शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं सच्चिदानन्दोऽहं
ओ शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं सच्चिदानन्दोऽहं शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं सच्चिदानन्दोऽहं 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 कि वन्दे देवमुमापतिं सुरगुरुं वन्दे जगत्कारणं वन्दे पन्नगभूषणं मृगधरं वन्दे पशूनां पतिम् वन्दे सूर्यशशाङ्कवाहननयनं वन्दे मुकुन्दप्रियं वन्दे भक्तजनाश्रयं च वरदं वन्दे शिवं शङ्करं बोले उमापति महादेव की जय काशी विश्वनाथ महाराज की जय My pranam to all of you, and on behalf of Bhavani Shankar Mandir and all our volunteers, our priests, all our servants there, on behalf of myself and family, welcome to Shanti Satsangh. Beautiful, tremendously beautiful Sunday evening. Outside is, of course, not hot or cool. It is just beautiful. And I'm glad you can take this time off on a Sunday evening with your families, from wherever you're joining, to be in satsang with us. Satsang, my friends, has always been an uplifter of our spirits, something that really boosts our energy and allowed us to bring people together. You know, the time in which satsang is conducted now compared to the time, remember this time a long time, right? How satsang used to be conducted first. When we heard of satsang, you know, you have in the village, the word satsang was not so much used. Satsang was not used that much, at least in the time that I grew up. You'll either hear somebody have a katha, or a puja, or jhandi, as we call it, or durgapat, or there's full moon katha, or there's yajna, or yagya. Those things you will hear a lot, but there wasn't a lot of satsang, at least in my time that we grew up, where, you know, there's a gathering and there's just good things going on and singing and things like that. Of course, there was the puja part of it, where people used to come together a lot. Listen, when people had Jhandi and sing long ago, Satyanarayan Katha and sing long ago, it was an event in the village. Right? Somebody had a wedding. Oh, it was like the whole village were brought together. Those things are simple things which brought people together. I think in this life we need to focus on how we can bring people together. How can we bring people together? And in order to bring people together, we have to start with ourselves. Are we together with everything? Right? Over the last week, we have, of course, done well in our community here in Brampton area and in the surrounding cities to bring people together. If you recall, a week ago today, we had our food drive, which was a grand success. And so many people responded well. It brought a lot of people together. We talked about that, and that happened. Yesterday as well, we brought a lot of people together. As you know, friends, last night history was made at Bhavani Shankar Mandir, and to all of you who were there, you were part of history, where for the first time we actually did a parking lot satsang. We sat at the doorsteps, myself and the children. We sat at the doorsteps. Akash was there below doing the technical work, and Anand as well was there doing the technical work. We were there at the doorsteps of Bhavani Shankar Mandir, and we did something that, to my knowledge, has not been done before. It's not a matter of boasting or anything. It's just to say that we find such creative ways to bring people together. And by the way, last night's satsang, I gotta tell you, The energy was amazing. It felt so great to actually sit in the compound of our temple. Sit in the compound of our temple and did, Hanumanji Chalisa. By the way, we're going to do one more session, a bhajan evening, outdoors, but we have to go with the weather. Because the month of May, sadly today is the month of May, last day. The month of May, and nice that all of the nice people are born in the month of May. But what happens in the month of May? The month of May, it may be cold or it may be hot. You understand? It may be cold or it may be hot. It may rain or there may be sunshine. It may be a cloudy day. It's just a lot of maybes in the month of May. Reverse to all the people who born in May, there's no maybes about them. They're strong, direct. So when, a week before, we're going to look at the weather and so on, when it's beautiful, maybe on a Friday evening or a Saturday evening, we'll have a nice bhajan evening outdoors in the parking lot. It is permissible by law to do this, my friends. And last night, I felt so touched to have seen so many of our devotees there in their cars, by the way. Not a single person broke the rule. Everybody sat in their car and they're clapping, and they opened the sunroof sometimes and they came out and they were clapping, and the kids were amazing. All the kids who were there, Jai Ho to you, because you are such amazing kids. They were there, they're singing Hanumanji Chalisa, and the families were amazing. They came out, they had their red cloth, and they were just so, energized about the whole process to be back in the temple compound. These are ways in which we bring people together. Together we are stronger. All right, together we are stronger. And to all the folks who were there last night, it's not only a bragging rights. It's just felt so good to actually, do something different, right? Of course, they're the negative ones who have made such really negative comments, or you're breaking laws and all this kind of, crazy things, whatever. But we don't focus on the negatives. People do way worse things than sitting in their car. All the devotees did, they came and sat in their car. That's all the plan was, and that's exactly what we did. Nobody came out of their car. Nobody did anything. It was so safe, and it was so nicely done. This is about bringing people together. When we are together, we're stronger. The fingers, take any one of the fingers, plus the thumb, of course, and try to do something strenuous. You will find the pressure in it, right? But you put all the fingers together. As I like to say, the hand or the fingers become a hammer, right, when they're together. Bringing people together is important for a strong community, for a strong nation, and for a strong dharma. And I'm so glad when we can do this in our own way. Satsang brings people together. Food drives bring people together. And all these beautiful things that we do. Mandir bring people together. Recreation brings people together. We will continue to do this, my friends, in very creative ways to make sure that we are bringing our people together. That's important, bringing people together. And thank you to all of you beautiful people out there who encouraged us to do this. And to those who were crying out that it was something illegal and it was, we had our permit there signed by the Premier of Ontario and the folks who were scared and stuff like that. We have to respect everybody's views, how things go, but we will never ever do anything to jeopardize anyone's life and or anyone's safety. So to all those who were there, it was amazing. And to those of you who were not there because you couldn't be there, I know you joined online and you were so encouraging. You were clapping and people were so amazingly supportive of being together, coming together. This is our goal in life, to stand together, to work together, to pray together, to sing together, and to build a beautiful, beautiful community in our area. My friends, and what did we do last night? We sang Hanumanji Chalisa 11 times. It was like the fastest 11 Hanumanji Chalisa I ever sang, because I think the time spent with people, it was so beautiful. I just loved seeing everyone in their car clapping, and they were blinking their light and they were honking. When we say Bajrangbali Bhagwan ki Jai, everybody just honk their horns like this, and it was so nice. So let's sing Hanumanji Chalisa, opening Hanumanji Chalisa today, as we continue to bring the world together, as we continue to bring ourselves together, because to help the world, we must help ourselves. Together, Shri Guru Charan Saroj Raj, Nij Man Mukur Sudhar, Barno Raghuvar Vimal Jasu, Jodayak Phalchar, Buddhihin Tanu Janike, Sumiro Pavan Kumar, Bal Buddhi Vidya Deho Mohi, Harahu Kalesh Vikar. हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान, हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान। Everybody, हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान, हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान। जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर, जय कपीस तिनु लोक उजागर, राम दूत अतुलित बल धामा, अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत। हे महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी, कुमत निवार सुमति के संगी, हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान, हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान। कंचन वरन विराज सुवेशा, कानन कुंडल कुंचित केशा, हाथ भद्र और ध्वजा विराजे, कान्हे मूंज जनेऊ साजे, शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन, तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन, विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर, राम काज करिबे को आतुर, हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान, हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान। प्रभु चरित सुनिबे को रसिया, राम लखन सीता मन बसिया, सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा, विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा, और भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे, रामचंद्र के काज सवारे, हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान, हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान। लाई सजीवन लखन जियाए, श्री रघुवीर हर्ष लाए, रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बधाया, तुम दिया भरत संभाया, हरि सहस बदन तुम्हरो यश गावे, हस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे, हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान, हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान। सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा, नारद सारद सहित अहिसा, यम कुबेर दिक्पाल जहाते, कवि कोविद कह सके कहाते, और तुम उपकार सुग्रीव कीन्हा, राम मिलाय राजपद दीन्हा, हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान, हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान। तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना, लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना, युग सहस्र योजन पर भानु, ताहि मधुर पद जाना, और प्रभु मुद्रिका मेरी मुख माही, जल्दी लांघे अचरज नाही, हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान, हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान। दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते, सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हारे देते, राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे, होत न आज्ञा बिन पैसारे, और सब सुख लहै तुम्हारी शरणा, तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना, आपन तेज सम्हारो आपे, लोग हाथ दिखाते, हमारे राम जी से राम राम
कहियो जी हनुमान,
हमारे राम जी से राम राम।
कहियो जी हनुमान।
अरे भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे,
महावीर जब नाम सुनावे,
नासै रोग हरे सब पीरा,
जपत निरंतर हनुमत वीर।
और संकट से हनुमान छुड़ावे,
मन क्रम वचन ज्ञान जोरावे।
ओ सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा, इनके काज सकल तुम साजा, हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान, हमारे राम जी से राम राम।
कहियो जी हनुमान।
और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे,
तासु अमित जीवन फल पावे,
चारों युग परताप तुम्हारा,
हे पर सिद्धि जगत जिया।
अरे साधु संत के तुम रखवारे,
असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे।
ओ अष्ट सिद्धि नवनिधि के दाता, असबर दीन जानकी माता, हमारे राम जी से राम राम
कहियो जी हनुमान,
हमारे राम जी से राम राम।
कहियो जी हनुमान।
तुम्हारे भजन राम को भावे,
जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे,
अंत काल रघुवर पुर जाहि,
रहा जन्म हरि भक्त कहाय।
और देवता चित्त न धरहि,
हनुमत से सर्व सुख करी।
संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा, जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलवीरा, हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान, हमारे राम जी से राम राम।
कहियो जी हनुमान।
अरे जय 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 हनुमान गुसाई, कृपा
करो गुरुदेव की नारी,
जो शत बार पाठ कर कोई,
जो कही बंदी महासुख हो।
अरे जो यहाँ पर हनुमान चालीसा, हो सिद्धि साधी गौरीसा, तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा, की जय नाथ हृदय महादेरा, हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान, हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान, हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान, हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान। बोले पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, सियावर रामचंद्र की जय। Today, friends, is Ganga Dashami, or Dashera as we say. And with this, we talk a little bit about Ma Ganga today and her coming in this world. Ganga, or Ma Ganga, is known, I think people to the West Indies, in our time, Ma Ganga is known as an entity, a deity, one who rides the crocodile or the alligator, and she comes with a certain power. For us, my friends, when we were growing up, we didn't know about Ganga at that time. We knew that the river was Ma Ganga, right? We revered the river as Ma Ganga. When it was Kartik Snan or Tirat, comes in November time, we'll go to the river and we'll bathe and Kartik Mas, Kartik Snan, to take that divine bath, and put our coconut and our prasadam. You know how it worked. We would sit there and do puja in the night before, have satsang at the bank of the river. That's those traditions we grew up with. We'll sleep there overnight, we'll make bush cook, and then in the morning we'll go bathe and so on. Very, very nice. We revered the Barbis River as Ma Ganga. Oh yeah. To those people in Essequibo and Demerara as well, you revered those places as Ma Ganga. To our folks from the creek, they revere the black water, who's Yamuna Devi. Yamuna is the dark color one. They revered her as the Ganga. They would go there and bathe as well. To the folks in Trinidad and so on, they will revere their rivers there as Ma Ganga, my friends. So all of us, we saw the rivers that we lived with. Those rivers meant a lot to us. The traditions we had and back then. We'd go to the river on the Sunday morning because that's the only time we could go. Sunday morning or the morning was school morning. So we'd go there and religiously we'd bathe, take mud and rub it on our skin and so on. It was very cleansing. And as you're walking in sometimes when the water is low sometimes, at least where I was from, you have to actually walk in the mud. And sometimes there's deep mud. You have to walk in to get to the water, to the river. That was our Ganga. It was tough sometimes, but you have to walk in to get to the waters. And while you're walking in, my friends, beside you, there's crab as well, clawing in with you to the Ganga. Yeah, man and species are all going together to get a glimpse or to get a little bit of, blessings from Ma Ganga. As you're playing there, there's crab and there's whatever fish, all of them. At least, you know where the Borbis river is right now, the Borbis Bridge. Where the Borbis Bridge starts from the Edward village, that is where we actually, there's a coca there, 3-door coca sluice. That is where we used to go every morning. That's where I grew up. That's where we grew every morning, Sunday morning rather, to actually, do our Ganga Puja. That was Ganga Ma for us. In quarantine, I see the people here. They go to 63 Beach and so on, New Amsterdam and so on. They go to Kanchi Creek and so on. You know, Trinidadians go to their beach for Kartik. You see, so people have different ways in which they adore Ma Ganga, because that was our Ganga. And when we do Ganga Puja, we would sit there with our prasadam, shave head and everything was done on the Ganga. And people never said, let's go to the Borbis River, at least in Borbis or Demerara River. Let's go to Ganga. I'm telling you, when time to shave head, 9 days you shave head there and so on. We gotta go to Ganga Puja, the Ganga. And that was our Ganga, the muddy waters of the Borbis River. That was our Ganga. That's how we cherished her. We treated her like that, friends. But as we grew now and we start to explore, we're gone to India. Most people these days have gone to India. And if you haven't, I encourage you to do so sometime. Because it is important to go and to discover the source of Ganga, or at least to see the flowing Ganga, or to bathe in the Ganga, or at least to have a glimpse and touch the holy waters of Ma Ganga. Ganga. Today is the day when Bhagwan Shivji brought her to this earth. Today is that day. And Ma Ganga, she represents a lot of things. If you've never gone to the Ganga, I'll tell you a little bit about the Ganga. And we'll talk about the coming, but for now, the Ganga river, Ma Ganga, has been tested in so many times for impurities. Because in the Ganga, there is a lot going on there that has now stopped, by the way. Ganga consumes everything. In Varanasi, where Ma Ganga is supportive to so many aspects of life. The last time we were there in December, I sent some videos, and before that I do some videos and pictures. I posted it on the internet of what goes on there. You go there early in the morning, what do you see people doing? You see people brushing their teeth at the Ganga. They're brushing their teeth at the Ganga. They take their morning bath at the Ganga, because a lot of them don't have the luxury of a shower or regulate the temperature of the water, and it is very cold water. Summer or no summer, it is very cold. They take their shower right there. They brush their teeth, they take their shower. Then you have the dhobis. The dhobis will come and they'll bring their clothes, and the people, householders will come and they will wash their clothes on the Ganga. They'll wash their clothes in the Ganga. The children will come and they'll jump into Ma Ganga and they'll swim into Ma Ganga. Then, my friends, as you travel with the boat, Manikarnika Ghat to go down and so on, you see, when children are born, they bring the child for Ma Ganga's blessings. They take the water, rub it on the head, give the child a bath. And a little bit further, you have Manikarnika Ghat, where it is one of the only two places in the world is a crematorium, Manikarnika Ghat, at the bank of the Ganga in Varanasi, not Haridwar. In Varanasi, Manikarnika Ghat, Bhavani Manikarnika, no? That is where Shivji Bhagwan himself dwells. That is where Bhagwan Shivji himself dances. That is where Bhagwan Shivaji himself waits to become one with us. Bhasmangadhari Bhagwan Shivji hai na? He takes the ash and he smears it on his body, waiting to become one with the final remains of us. When we are alive, the Lord is waiting for us to give him our heart. And when we are dead, my friends, when everything is burnt and becomes a little pot of ash, he takes that as well and he smears it on his body. He smears it. That is where Bhagwan Shivji is. I have a lot of fun stories of that place which I won't tell you. My friends, and that is one of the only two places in the world, at the bank of the Ganga, where cremation happens 24 hours a day. At the bank of the Ganga in Varanasi, Manikarnika Ghat. There's another ghat as well called Harishchandra Ghat, where cremation happens as well. But Manikarnika, 24 hours a day cremation happens. Always something burning. And there, when someone dies, you don't have to go and make an appointment. You don't have to go and, no. You go, you take your corpse there, and you have to wait in a line. You go and you stand up in a line. When one body is cremated, your turn comes next. My friends, your turn comes next. And what would happen? You go and you talk to the people they are burning. They are a separate set of people, not everybody. Panditjis and so on don't burn people there. Panditjis don't get involved with that stuff in India. You go in to meet the people at the bank of the Ganga, Manikarnika Ghat, and of course you have to observe these things to see them, and they pay a little fee, and they duck the body first of all. They take the body and they duck it in the Ganga. They dip it in the Ganga. They dip it in the Ganga, and they bring it outside. They put it on the pyre. They light the fire. And in Guyana, you know, our pyre is this big. There in Manikarnika Ghat is our quarter, the wood they use. That camphor they use to burn the corpse. Then the ash is collected, and you don't actually get to go and collect the ash there unless you personally stay there. But what happened, they put all the ash together. They put all the ash together and then dispose of it. It's a very unique process. Manikarnika Ghat, and there is one other place in Nepal. On that ghat in Nepal and Manikarnika Ghat is the only two places in the world where cremation happens 24/7. There is no good day and there is no bad day. At those places when one's body is cremated, a whole different process happens. There's a lot of things that goes on in there that we have to be a part of. Now, imagine a place where hundreds of people literally cremated one day. You got to imagine what goes on there. Because there's cremation happening. When cremation is happening, remember our body is there's a whole bunch of energy that comes up in that place. And if you spend the right amount of time there doing the right amount of things, you're able to, all those energies that are coming up from cremation and whatever goes on there, you're able to take in a little bit. Prayer is not the only thing that makes us strong, friends. If you want to be numb to death, and to feelings of death and emotions of death, you got to spend some time in places like that. You need to spend some time in places like that. And, I tell my children this all the time that, we can do so many things in life. I'm Bhuvan's dad, and I want him to do best, in the Panditai to lead the community and all of that. But these are things that no one would teach you in a school of priests. You have to experience it yourself. Because if we have to go to every funeral and cry, We will not have tears to cry. So what you do, you numb yourself with these energies to lead people when they have these experiences. Ma Ganga then consumes all the ash, all the bhasma from all parts of India, and she still remains pure. She still remains pure, my friends. She still remains pure. Still remains pure. Now what happens? Why is she remain pure? And why is it that, so many scientists have gone and tested the Ganga, but she still remains pure? Well, she is moving all the time. The force of the Ganga is moving. Anything that is moving, friends, will always be pure. Anything that is active will always be pure. You understand? Just like our mind or intelligence, the more it moves, the more it works, the more refined it will be, and the more pure it will be. The more we move physically, the more we exercise, the more we get out and do things, the more, my friends, we will remain healthy, we will remain in bliss. And one of the messages Ma Ganga brings to us, we'll talk about her coming, but that is one of her messages she brings to us. Anyone who takes a dip into the Ganga, it's so cold and so re-energizing that they wake up. They rise as a new person, my friends. Of course, washing away sins and so, but they rise as a new person with a dip of the Holy Ganga. When we come back after this bhajan, I'm going to talk about the coming of Mata Ganga and why we call her Bhagirathi Gange. Bhagirathi Gange. We'll talk about that after this beautiful bhajan. It is a very powerful day, and I'm so glad that many of you can join us in this process tonight to celebrate Ganga Dashami or Dashera. Please enjoy this beautiful bhajan.
Sheesh Ganga Ardhanga Parvati, Sheesh Ganga Ardhanga Parvati, Sara Virajat Kailashi, Sheesh Ganga Ardhanga Parvati, Sheesh Ganga Ardhanga Parvati. नंदी भृंगी नृत्य करत है, नंदी भृंगी नृत्य करत है, धरत ध्यान सुर सुख राशि, धरत ध्यान सुर सुख राशि, शीश गंगा अर्धंग पार्वती, शीश गंगा अर्धंग पार्वती. यक्ष राक्ष भैरव जह दौलत, यक्ष राक्ष भैरव जह दौलत, बोलत है वन के वासी, बोलत है वन के वासी, कोयल शब्द सुनावत सुंदर, कोयल शब्द सुनावत सुंदर, भ्रमर करत है गुंजासी, भ्रमर करत है गुंजासी, शीश गंगा अर्धंग पार्वती, शीश गंगा अर्धंग पार्वती. सूर्यकांत सम पर्वत शोभित, सूर्यकांत सम पर्वत शोभित, चंद्रकांत संग हिम राशि, चंद्रकांत प्रेम राशि नृत्य चोरित रहत सुशोभित नृत्य चोरित रहत सुशोभित सेवत सदा प्रकृति के दासी सेवत सदा प्रकृति के दासी शीश गंग अर्धंग पार्वती शीश गंग अर्धंग पार्वती सदा विराजत कैलाशी शीश गंग अर्धंग पार्वती शीश गंग अर्धंग पार्वती शीश गंग अर्धंग पार्वती शीश गंग अर्धंग पार्वती
शीश गंग और गंग पार्वती भगवान शिव जी, my friends, is the one who brought this beautiful energy, this beautiful Ma to our lives. How did Ma Ganga come to this earth? Let's talk about that. Ma Ganga, in the heavens she was dwelling, a very powerful, a very pure force, a deity herself, Ganga Parvati as we heard her. There was a king by the name of King Sagar. King Sagar had 60,000 sons. 60,000 sons. He had two wives, Sumati and Keshini. With Sumati, he had 60,000 sons. And we can get into that, into the science of that and all that, but it is how it was those times. What happened? King Sagar, he had an Ashwamedha Yajna, where Ashwamedha Yajna means, they had a horse. It's a horse sacrifice. They don't kill the horse, but they did a puja on a particular horse and they let it go. And wherever the horse would walk and go, like in different counties or different parts of Bharat, whoever the horse goes over or walks over their kingdom, they have to let it go and they have to respect the freedom of the horse. But what happens? Raja Indra caught the horse and he tied it up in the ashram of Kapil Muni. He tied the horse up. Raja Indra is a very jealous fella. Very jealous because he is the king of the Devatas and he always wanted his kingdom. Any tapasya that is going on, he always felt threatened that somebody's going to take his seat over. He didn't want to lose his power. So he wanted Kapil Muni was doing some tapasya. He tied a horse up and says, I'm going to put him in problems. The 60,000 sons of King Sagar was going to look for the horse now because they want to make sure that it's free and all that. And anyways, when they went, the horse was tied up at the ashram of Kapil Muni. The Brahmanas in those times, they did not have access to weapons and missiles and arrow and things like that. That was not it. They were Brahmanical duties. Their weapons were their Shakti. Their weapons were their Shakti. That is how they lived. Their tapasya, that is how they, give them power and all of that. Anyways, so when Kapil Muni saw them, he says, why are you all here? The 60,000 sons of King Sagar says, we're here for this horse, but you tie this horse up. You cannot steal this horse. It has to be left free. It has to be left free. Kapil Muni says, I did not steal a horse. And so they accused the sage of that, act of theft. And Kapil Muni, what he did, he says, no, I'm a Brahman. I'm a sant. I'm devoted. My only act in life is to be devoted to Bhagavan. How can you accuse me of this? And they went on. And they became a little bit, there was a friction there. And Kapil Muni, my friends, could not have tolerated the insults from them. You know what he did? He raised his hands, Kapil Muni, and he burnt all 60,000 of them to ash. Burnt all of them, and they were reduced to mere piles of ashes. Yeah? You see, when we are consider ourselves stallions of life and powerful and achieving and all these kind of things, my friends, we are nothing rather than a pile of ash. You know, this big strong body that we have here, when it's all burnt and everything, you go to the crematorium today, they'll give you a little box like this. A little box, not even 12 inches by 12 inches, about 8 by 8 maybe. A little box. This big body rather has been reduced into a little box of ash, of bhasma. And that's why every day, let's be thankful that we have this body rather than using it for a vehicle of negativities. They were all reduced to piles of ashes. And what happened, my friends? After they were all, of course, reduced to ashes, the descendants of Sagar, King Sagar started to do penance. He wanted his sons to come back alive, but the only way they can come back alive was if the holy Ganga would touch these bhasma, these piles of ashes. The only way they will come back alive is if their ash is being touched by the Ganga. That's why today people take their ash to Ganga and to immerse it, to get emancipation and so on. It's a whole different discussion. But that is the only way they're going to come back alive. So what happened? King Sagar went into years and years of penance. But he died, and he could not have won the confidence of Bhagirati Gange, of Ma Gange and Shivji Bhagwan. After he died, his son Anshuman did the penance for the other 60,000 brothers. Then his grandson Dilip, Raja Dilip as well. These are from the lineage of Raja Sagar, of Bhagwan Surya Ramji's dynasty. King Dilip as well did penance, and he could not have won the confidence of Bhagirati Gange. And then Raja Dilip's son, whose name was Bhagirat. Bhagirat went and he did 1,000 years of penance. 1,000 years, not one day or 1,000 Sunday, 1,000 years of penance he did. And he said that the only one that is going to make the sons back alive was Ma Gange, but Ma Ganga will not come on this earth. She will never come on this earth. Why? One, she was very powerful. No force could actually hold her. When she's flowing, who's going to control that very powerful water? Even today in India, when Ganga Devi rises, my friends, the shores built can hardly accommodate her powers. She washes whatever comes in her way. There's a beautiful picture on the internet with her washing away Shivji Bhagwan once from Rishikesh. The statue. Twice actually. I think now they brought the statue back there of Shivji. Wash him away. She just is so strong and powerful. And Ma Ganga says, Bhagirat, I will not come on this earth because instead of causing, life to occur, I will cause death. And so, unless you create some power to hold me, it was a sense of pride for Ma Ganga because of her powers and everything. So Bhagirat, my friends, went to Shivaji. He went to Shivaji and he did penance, and Bhagwan Shiva, my friend, says, no worries, Bhagirat. My head is the place for the troubles of the world. My head is the place for the troubles of the world. That when there is trouble happening, whatever it is, my head, when you look at the Shivji Bhagwan's head, everything that's there is a result of a problem. The crescent moon is there because he was cursed that he will die. Bhagwan Shiv put him in the head. that, listen, you're not going to die. I'll keep you here and you'll be alive. Not a story about that. The snakes that you see there, there's a reason for that. His matted lock, his hair is like that for a reason. So Bhagwan Shiva, my friend, says, Bhagirath, you do your penance, I will bring Ganga. And Bhagirath, through his penance, he brought Mata Ganga down, my friends. And as Ma Ganga was flowing from the heavens coming down, Shivaji Bhagwan just opened his jata, and Jatadhari Bhagwan Shiv captured the magnificent force, the uncontrollable Ma Ganga. He captured and he kept it in his jata. And from that jata sprang seven sprouts of water. Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati, Godavari, Narmada, Sindhu, and Kaveri. 7 streams of water came out, my friend, from the head of Shivji, and it went into Bharat. That is why when people do puja to Ma Ganga, they do like 7 pairs of lapsi puri, 7 prasad, whatever it is, to Ma Ganga, because it is not that Ma Ganga has 7 sisters, but the 7 streams of water it represents. Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati, Godavari, Narmada, Sindhu, Kaveri. Most of them are actually not that active. The Kaveri river is active, very well active in the south. Ganga is very active, of course, in many parts of India. She is dried up in certain parts, refuses to go there. Yamuna Devi is still there, my friends, but is mostly polluted. You cannot touch the Yamuna waters. It is very filthy. Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati Nadi, because of a curse, she actually runs below. In Triveni Sangam, you can see, I videoed this and shared it with you in December. The Ganga and the Yamuna meets. Ganga and the Yamuna meets at the meeting point, my friends. You see Ma Ganga so clear and Ma Yamuna so dark. It is just fascinating. When these 2 rivers meet, they mind their own business. They don't mix with each other like this. They mind their own business. Ma Ganga, very, very clear. Ma Yamuna, very dark. And you can see them mixed like this together, but separated. It's just fascinating to see it. Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati is beneath because of the curse. Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati, Godavari is still there as well. Narmada is still there as well, where the Narmadeshwar Lingam comes from. Our Lingam at the temple came from the Narmada river. She gives birth to those Lingams. Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati, Godavari, Narmada, Sindhu. Sindhu is still there as well to its minimum, but it's still there. And lastly, there's Kaveri. In the south, she's prevalent. The Kaveri river is being resuscitated now by India to maintain its power and its cleanliness. These 7 rivers have added such value to Bharat, to India, and to the world. But Ma Ganga has touched us in so many ways. Ma Ganga has become worshipable. Ma Ganga has become part of us. From the West Indies, we always dreamt of going to Ma Ganga, but we had her in our own way in our hearts. And so what happened, friends? She came, and as she flowed, as Ma Ganga flowed, as she flowed, my friends, she touched the piles of ash, and all 60,000 sons of Bhagirath, of Raja Sagar rather, all the 60,000 sons, they came back to life. They came back to life because of the touch of the holy water. The water is very important. The package one that they sell you, I don't know what's in it and what's not in it. I hope it's pure. But understand, my friend, that fetching a little of the Ganga from India, bringing it here and sprinkling it on people, that's not the point of getting blessings in life. That's not the point of getting blessings in life. It's to understand who Ganga Devi is, what she represents, and to take a pilgrimage one day to go and to see her and to bathe in her and to do the right things. When we take people to India, you probably know this. We take them to the bank of the Ganga. We sat there. They do Shivji Puja, Lingam Puja at the bank of Ma Ganga when we're there. We bathe in the Ganga and just appreciate the work that she does for this world. Without Ma Ganga, my friends, there will be hundreds of millions of people without a place to bathe for cleansing, without a place to go. Hundreds of millions there will be. So, this is that day when she came on this earth. And if you go to Haridwar today, early morning as you go, you'll hear a song there. Maiya Ganga Maiya, Maiya Ganga Maiya. And my friends, this song is still playing there and many other songs, but this one plays there so very often. Let us hear this beautiful song. Maiya. Bhumika and Vrinda. Vrinda is leading.
Maiya, O Ganga Maiya, Maiya, O Ganga Maiya, Maiya, O Ganga Maiya, Maiya, O Ganga Maiya, O Ganga Maiya, Maiya, O Ganga Maiya.
Ganga Maiya is a beautiful song. I think resonates with so many of you. And we've always played it as a song. And there are many other Ma Ganga songs, but this one here is, of course, one that we can connect with so much. And still today is played in India, if you go there. I hope and pray, my friends, that Ma Ganga is, understood by you a little bit and her powers. It's a river with a lot of amazing energy and current. And this is, they say that God is unseen. You ever heard that stuff, right? God is unseen. Well, our scriptures tells us that there is Pratyaksha Brahman, which means that they are forms of God that are seen. They are forms of God that you can, when you physically look at them, they are seen God. Pratyaksha Brahman means you can see God. When you look at the sun, my friends, when you see the sun, and you look at it, that is Pratyaksha Brahman. That is a physical form of God. So if you are looking for God to worship physically, worship the sun. Pratyaksha Brahman, Gau Mata, mother cow. When you see a cow, that is a form of God. Worship the cow. Tulasi. If you see a Tulasi plant, that is called Pratyaksha Brahman. That is a physical form of God. Worship that Tulasi plant. And of course, Ma Ganga. Ma Ganga. It is not just a river of cleansing. It is the flow, the physical form. When you touch that, you are touching God itself. Touching God itself. And so I hope you continue to make your humble trips to your river, or your seawall, or your creek, or your beach, or whatever it is that you do. Because, my friends, when we were little, we never dreamt of even going to India. Now we're going so many times, right? So make a trip once in your lifetime, at least, to India. And for those who are actually going for the first time, we always take you to Haridwar, Varanasi. Haridwar is very popular. That is where the Bhagavad was recited and the nectar. Anyways, a lot happened there. And where Ma Ganga came from the mountains, that's where she came down in Haridwar. And it is important to go there. And like our Muslim brothers and sisters, they go to Hajj and Mecca and so on. And it's a requirement of their life. It's a requirement of a Hindu as well to do pilgrimage, to do some pilgrimage in life. And I think if you postpone, your all-inclusive for 1 year and you take an all-inclusive to India under guidance, you must get good guidance, and you'll feel different and you'll feel strong about it. There's a beautiful song I want to sing with you. O Manvare Bhajale Shiv Shankar Avinashi. O Bhajale Shiv Shankar Avinashi. This praises Bhagwan Shivji. And my friends, Ganga ji ki jata milekar fir dharti pe utara. This bhajan in the second verse. Ganga ji ki jata milekar fir dharti pe utara. He took Ganga in the matted locks and then placed Ganga on the earth. Har har Gange Jai Ma Gange bol utar jag sara. धन्य हो गई तृप्ति हो गई जो धरती की प्यासी. To quench the thirst of the earth, Ma Ganga came and fulfilled. O manware bhajle tu bhajle Shiv Shankar Avinashi. Bhajle Shiv Shankar Avinashi. O manware bhajle tu bhajle Shiv Shankar Avinashi. Bhajle Shiv Shankar Avinashi. Bhav Sagar se तारे उनको, भव सागर से तारे जो जन से वह काशी. जो जन से वह काशी. ओ मनवारे भजले ओ भजले तू भजले शिव शंकर अविनाशी. भजले शिव शंकर अविनाशी. हर घर धानी है भोले भंडारी, है भोले भंडारी। धन संपदा लुटा के जग को आप बगंभर धारी, आप बगंभर धारी। भक्तों को देते महल अटारी, भक्तों को देते महल अटारी। आप मशान के वासी, आप मशान के वासी। भजले तू भजले, तू भजले शिव शंकर अविनाशी, भजले शिव शंकर अविनाशी। गंगा जी की जटा में लेकर फिर धरती पे उतारा, फिर धरती पे उतारा। हर हर गंगे जय माँ गंगे बोल उता जग सारा। हर हर गंगे जय माँ गंगे, हर हर गंगे जय माँ गंगे, हर हर गंगे जय माँ गंगे बोल उता जग सारा, बोल उता जग सारा। धन्य हो गई तृप्ति हो गई, धन्य हो गई तृप्ति हो गई। जो धरती थी प्यासी, जो धरती थी प्यासी। भजले तू भजले, तू भजले शिव शंकर अविनाशी, भजले शिव शंकर अविनाशी। निर्मल जल और बेल पत्र से शिव पूजा हो जाती, शिव पूजा हो जाती। शंकर जी की भक्त सहज मन का संताप मिटाती, मन का संताप मिटाती। चंद्रमौली शिव मन में हो तो, चंद्रमौली शिव मन में हो तो। नित है पूर्णमासी, नित है पूर्णमासी। भजले तू भजले, तू भजले शिव शंकर अविनाशी, भजले शिव शंकर अविनाशी। ओ मनवारे भजले, तू भजले, तू भजले शिव शंकर अविनाशी। भजले शिव शंकर अविनाशी है, भजले शिव शंकर अविनाशी, भजले शिव शंकर अविनाशी। बोले शिव शंकर भगवान की जय। I want to ask that all of you continue your devotion, your prayer, your satsang. Just like our vitamins, our good health, and our thinking takes care of our immune system. Similarly, my friends, prayer, puja, positive thinking, shraddha, faith, unshakable faith takes care of difficult times for us. As children of God, we are going to be tested the most. We're going to be tested the most in life. Just like Hanumanji was tested, just like Ramji, God himself was tested. But my friends, never ever lose, the foundation of your shraddha, your faith, because when that is crumbled, everything goes. Today I would like to wish happy birthday to Rukmin Mataji, Rukmin Nandram. Happy 84th birthday, of course, to you. And of course, she's wishing as well best to all the victims of COVID-19 and praying for those who have been victims and who are still going through sufferings of COVID. Happy birthday are coming to you from your 6 children, your 10 grandchildren, and your 2 great-grandchildren as well. We hope you had a pleasant day, Mataji Rukmin Nandram, and hope and pray that Bhagwan Shivji continue to guide you and give you strength to celebrate life and to enjoy blessed life that he has given us. happy birthday to you. Bhagwanji's blessings always. I like to wish happy birthday as well to a sister of our temple, Vashti Ramotar. This is Vashti Ramotar from BSM. There's two of them that watch the program. But Puran's wife Vashti, and of course Vashti, happy birthday to you. I'm so happy I was able to speak with you today and extend the greetings of course on behalf of our family, but more so on behalf of Bhavani Shankar Mandir. Vashti and her family were introduced to our temple when we opened in 2016 at a new location, and have since then remained close, and very hard-working family for us. Vashti works extremely hard, and Puran, awesome volunteer for our temple in so many ways. Not forgetting their lovely children, Tyler and Haley, who are children of our temple and children of ours as well. Both are my godchildren, and today I extend this hearty wishes of your birthday on behalf of all your family members at the temple. Of course, when you're at the temple, we're never alone. We share our sorrows, we share happiness, we share everything together. And to Vashti, happy birthday. As I like to tell you always, every year, you barely made it in the May month, May 31st. So you barely scraped in there to be one of the May month folks here. I hope you had a nice day. Stay well, stay positive. We're always here. God bless you, Vashti. Tonight we'll wrap up a little early. We'll do our last Hanumanji Chalisa at 8:30. And then tomorrow evening as well, please remember that Pandit Bhuvan will take you through the Shivji Puja tomorrow evening, Shivji Satsangh rather, 7 p.m. sharp on Shanti Satsangh on Facebook and YouTube. Now, before we do our final Hanumanji Chalisa, I would like to hear where you used to go for Ganga Puja when you were growing up. I know in Guyana there are so many places, but there are so many places I haven't heard about. But Trinidad, I don't know much about. So if there is any Trini on this broadcast, I know Shiv is there, but I don't know who else is on the broadcast. And I like from Trinidad. So I like to hear from Trinidad where you used to go to do your Kartik Tirat Snan, or whenever Sunday morning or so you want to go do Ganga Puja. Where did you go? Where did you go to shave the baby head and so? Guyana, Berbice River Shore, lots of part people will go. But tell me where we used to go. I think Quarantine 63 Beach was there for everybody. Essequibo, I don't know some spots there. You can tell me where you guys used to go. So let me see, Clonbrook Seawall. That is Clonbrook Seawall. There's Kitty Seawall. Those are from the Georgetown folks, right? Bel Air Seawall in Georgetown. So there's a lot of parts of the seawall apparently. We just, from Barbies, we would just go one spot and that would go. The pool, Kitty and Bel Air Seawall. So the folks from Georgetown in Guyana would actually, Shiv, no, your wife is from Quarantine. Shiv, you're from Trinidad. I know the girl baptized you to become Guyanese now, but anyways, I want to know where you went in Trinidad. LBI Seawall. Vidya from Quarantine 63 Beach. Trinidad Beach. Is that the name? Trinidad Beach? Then we have Ogle Seawall. Atlantic Ocean at Rumzet. Yes, that was very popular. 63 Beach. Then we have Quarantine Barbies Bushlot Farm. There's a bushlot in Quarantine, of course. Good. 63 Beach. Legwan Seawall. There's a seawall in Legwan as well. I didn't know that. Was it called? Then we have Wikanam and Essequibo River, right? Wikanam, that is known. The Bath Settlement and number 2 Village. I'm from that area. Bath Settlement folks, I'm not sure where they used to go to. No, maybe number 2 River. Number 2 Beach, or we call it number 2 Beach. Then we have Kitty Seawall, Vicentin Road, Kanji Creek, yes. Maikoni River, Ramzat Seawall, yep. Number 70 Waterside. By the way, Waterside means where the river was. Barbies, Port Morant, Tain Settlement. And more Seawall. There's a lot of seawall in Guyana. Eh? I thought when you drive by to go Georgetown, that was on the main road there, that was a seawall. Number three where? West Coast Barbies, Bibi Dan Ranch, I don't know. Bennett Dam, the Edward Village. That's my area too, Bennett Dam. Yeah, Seawall Kitty, Tash lives right there. Kitty Seawall, there we go. Cora River, this is a Trinidad. Cora River on Myro Beach. Awesome. Waterside means riverside, people. And more seawall, there we go. Oleander Garden Seawall. Blaymont Sea Dam, those are from Borbies. Blaymont Sea Dam. Yeah. Borbies River. Bloomfield Waterside Beach. Yep, Borbies River. Demerara River by the Horsetail in Coca. Yeah. Letterkenny Village Beach. Luzignan Seawall. A lot of seawall there. Canefield Beach, where Auntie Rukmin Nandram from. Okay. Angela de Bands, Marca, Los Ros, Quinman Beach. Okay. That's good. Laima Seawall, Essequibo Coast, Micah Creek. Yep. Micah Creek, Hope. Where are the Creek people? Georgetown Seawall. So we go to 63B. There we go. Covan John Seawall, Demerara River by Demerara Harbor Bridge, number 70 Beach, Hope Beach, Bushy Park, Parika, Lozignan Seawall, Success Seawall, Myconi River Creek. Essequibo, we go Waterside, yeah, that's popular. Hope in East Coast, Demerara, Annie from the Edward, yeah, Three Doors Loose, that's where we went as well. Backyard in Demerara River. So have you had a river in the backyard? Oh, Demerara River. Oh, you live close to the river, you mean? Essequibo, Collinside Seawall, Reliance Seaside, Romzek Seawall. Yep, Raj from the creek. Myconi Creek, Blackwater, always flowing. There we go. Sadi Beach on the Essequibo coast. Triumph Seawall. Kitty Seawall, Maria's Pleasure Seawall. Let me see the new ones that I'm seeing. Canefield, Leguan Beach. Number 75, Curriverton Beach. Myconi Beach. Oh, that's nice. Lenora Seawall. Let me see what new ones I'm seeing here. Auntie Lila says best is Kitty. Oh, Trini, here we go. Manzanilla in Trinidad and Maracas. Oh, nice. Okay. Nice. Cottburg Beach. Philadelphia Seawall. That is in Guyana? Philadelphia Seawall in Guyana?
I mean, if Bel Air's in Guyana.
Oh. Lenora Seawall. Good fit. Yep. Triumph. There we go. Abari Waterside. Yeah. Know that place. Manzella Beach or Miro Beach. Cara River. Nice. Seaborg. This is all good. Canal number 1, Blackwater Trench. Oh, there we go. Well, you know, this is amazing. Enterprise Seawall. Bellevue. Okay, Savi from Bellevue area. I never went to Essequibo Coast. I went to Wakenham. Only one place in Essequibo I went is Wakenham. I never went to the coast or Leguana or so. So I don't know. I heard the Essequibo Coast is very beautiful. One day now. Three Door Coke and the Edward. Yep, that is where we do it in the Edward. Actually, Atlantic. Yep. Bandstand Seawall. Nice. This is the Seawall by Pegasus. That's like tourist area, right? Actually, Coven John Seawall. Here we go. Patsima there. Vreden Hope. Los Arrows. Yep. Behind Marriott is an excellent spot now. I heard it's very beautiful there. Become a very tourist area there. Tash. Windsor Forest Seawall under my ferry bridge. I'm sorry, this is how we get people involved in process and bring people together in this discussion like this. So I'm learning about you, where you're from, and all these kind of things. So you've been on here so many nights. Kamla Deosaran, Patsy Mahade. Is that a question for me, Patsy Mahade? Who's your chachi? Oh, Blackbush, yeah, Blackbush Water Trench. I had a mousie living in Blackbush. Metamerzorg, West Coast, yeah. On the coast of the Atlantic Oceans, yeah. Cedar Beach, Trinidad, okay. Abari Creek and Good Faith Beach. Arima River in Trinidad, good. Philadelphia is between Virgin Ocean and Barnwall. I think I know where that is. Yeah. Okay. I think a lot of people are finding out where a lot of people are from now. This is awesome. Ron Sugrim Hope Beach, Newtons, okay. Canefield by the lighting plant. Heard about that one. Dekendren, Borasiri Creek. Yeah. There's down. Philadelphia has also. Do they call that Delphi in Guyana? Is Philadelphia? Do they call it Delphi? Maybe you can help me with that. I don't know if they call it Delphi in Guyana or not, but Philadelphia, they say they'll have one of the oldest temples there. Probably like to go there once. Monisha Ramlakan Kanji, yeah. BSM Seawall, yeah. By the way, BSM have our own lake across there, our pond. Epsom Canal, Better Hope Seawall, Pomeroon River, Meadowbank Coca, Ocean View Seawall. If you're joining now, we're just finding out where people do go for their bathing, their Ganga bathing and thing, if you still do that. Because I know in our village back home, they still do that somewhere. Yep, Essequibo Coast, good. Zeeborg, Good Faith Beach, Canal Number 1, yeah. Angadrupi Seawall, okay. Let me see what else is here that I didn't see before. Maria's Pleasure Wakanam is the best. It's facing the Atlantic Ocean. Okay. Grove. Manisha. That is Mom is from Kanji. That is from number 63. Oh, they're Barbician, man. Cornelia Ida, yeah. I heard about that one. Oh, it's just Philadelphia, not Delphi. Okay. Some people say Delphi. Canal number 2 Conservancy. Anyway, Columbus Beach, Trinidad. Oh, Delphi's in Kanji, there we go. Angadrupi Ghat, Long Beach Road Boardwalk. Anyway, this is amazing. This is amazing to understand where all of you from and where you used to do your rituals. I hope that you still do it. Oceana Seawall. Yeah, I hope you still do your ritual. It was so nice, you know. Now things have changed a lot, I think. But then back then people respected, you know, your privacy. There you go, and everybody was everybody, so there was no question of who's what there. So awesome. Monrepo Sival, yep, 2 different places. Well, I learned a lot where you did your prayers. Pamela Kosori grew up in Bartica, Mazzaroni River, yeah, Deerfield Beach, Florida, yep. I guess you have to do that in Florida too, Deerfield Beach. I like Fort Lauderdale Beach best. I like to put on a towel and sleep there all the time, but that's a different story. Also, lots of cremation places, yeah. Adventure, Blackbush. Where's that from Blackbush, Manisha? My Mossy is from Maibikuri. I will not try bathing in Lake Ontario. It is very cold. I think more cold than Ganga. Anyway, Shanti Maikoni Creek, yeah. Wasaga Beach. Wasaga Beach? Wasaga Beach is a tourist area. I went once to Wasaga when I was, a couple of times actually. Nice. Nice. Ashbridge Bay. Oh, in New York. Cross Bay and Rockaway Beaches. Right, awesome. Anyways, it was nice to hear all of this and to really connect with you, to understand where you do your rituals and your prayers. Please, if you still can, do that. And just make a connection, you know, with the water. It is an element that is important in our lives to connect in some way. And make sure it's safe though. In Guyana, we don't have that ability to know if the water is safe or not. You just bathe. But enjoy in whatever little way you practice those rituals. God bless you, everyone. I hope we had some fun tonight. Very, detail of Ma Ganga coming, and then a little relaxation to understand where you came from Guyana. Again, want to wish our dear mother this afternoon a happy birthday, Rukmin Nandram. I hope you had a very pleasant day. And also, as indicated earlier, a happy birthday to our sister, Vashti Ramutar, from your BSM family and all of us. We love you tremendously. We'll have our final Hanumanji Chalisa, and then we'll say Sitaram for the night. Shri Guru Charan Saroj Raj Nij Man Mukur Sudhar Barno Raghubar Bimal Jasu Jodayak Phalchar Buddhihin Tanujanike Sumiro Pavan Kumar Bal Buddhi Vidya Dehu Mohi Harahu Kalesh Vikar Jai Hanuman Gyan Gun Sagar Jai Kapis Divulo Ko Jagar Ram Dutta Tulit Balaram Anjani Putra Pavan Sutanama
महावीर विक्रम बजरंग कुमत निवार सुमति के संगी कंचन वरद विराज सुवेश कानन कुंडल कुंचित केशा हाथ भद्र ध्वजा विराजे कान्हे मूठ जनेऊ साज चंद्र सुवन केसरी नंद तेज प्रताप महाजगवंत विद्यावान गुणी शास्त्र राम काज करिबे को आठ प्रभु चरित सुनिबे को रसिक राम लखन सीता मन बसिया सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सेहि दिव्य रूप धरि रंग जरावा भीम रूप धरि असुर संहार रामचंद्र के काज सवारे लाए सुजीवन लखन जियाए श्री रघुवीर हर्ष लाए रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई तुम मम प्रिय भरत संभाय सहस बदन तुम रोय शिवावे अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीस नारद सारद सहित अहिसा यम कुबेर दिगपाल जहाज कभी कोविद कह सके कहाते तुम उपकार सुनिबे की राम मिलाए राजपद दीना तुमरो मंत्र विभीषण मारा लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जान युग सहस्र योजन परमान तीनों त्राहि मधुर मन जानो प्रभु मोदिका मिलि मुखमान जल दिलांग गए अजर जनाई दुर्गम काज जगत के जय सुगम अनुग्रह तुमरे देते राम दुआ तुम रखवारे होत न आज्ञा बिन पैसारे सब सुख लहे तुम्हारी शरण तुम रक्षक काहो को डरना आपन तेज तुम्हारो आप तीनों लोक हाथ ते कापे भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आप महावीर जब नाम सुनावे नासे रोग हरे सब पीर जपत निरंतर हनुमत वीरा संकट से हनुमान छुड़ावे मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जोला सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा तिनके काज सकल तुम साज और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे तासो मृत जीवन फल पावे चारों युग प्रताप तुम्हारा है बल सिद्धि जगत उजियारा साधु संत के तुम रखवारे असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे अष्ट सिद्धि नवनिधि के दाता असवर दीन जानकी माता राम रसायन तुमरे पासा सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा तुमरे भजन राम को भाई जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे अंत काल रघुवर पुर जाए जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाए और देवता चेतन करहि हनुमत से सर्व सुख करहि संकट कटे मिटे सब पीर जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलवीरा जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई जो शत बार पाठ कर कोई जो कई बंदी महासुख होई जोया पर हनुमान चालीसा होई सिद्धि साखी गौरी सा तुलसीदास सुधारी जय की जय नाथ हृदय महादेवा की जय नाथ हृदय महादेवा की जय नाथ हृदय महादेवा
पावन तनय संकट हरण मंगल मूर्ति रूप राम लखन सीता सहित हृदय में बसहु सुरभूप सिया भज रामचंद्र की पवन सुत हनुमान की शांताकारं भुजगशयनं पद्मनाभं सुरेशं विश्वाधारं गगनसदृशं मेघवर्णं शुभांगं लक्ष्मीकान्तं कमलनयनं योगिविर्ध्यानगम्यं वन्दे विष्णुं भवभयहरं सर्वलोकैकनाथं त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम। बोले भवानी शंकर भगवान की जय, सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय, सबको जय जय सीताराम। See all of you tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. for our 70th night of Shanti Satsangh. Continuous 70th night of Shanti Satsangh. I'm thrilled. Jai Sitaram, everyone. Have a beautiful Sunday night, and tomorrow is work day. I hope you sleep well Sunday night and wake up for a beautiful beginning of your week tomorrow. God bless all of you. Hop online and say Sitaram to everyone. Mark your name present, and have a beautiful night. It's so amazing when we all connect like this. So many parts of the world, people are connecting and saying Sitaram and Jai Shri Krishna, Namaste, good night, whatever it is that we do. Wish everyone well, because that's what we're supposed to do. I don't know what tomorrow brings or tomorrow may not bring. So wish everyone well. At least you've done something great before going to bed tonight. Sing Hanumani Chalisa. And of course, saying Sitaram to everyone. Sitaram, Sitaram, Sitaram. Nilwati Basan, Kamila Sukwa, Mala Raghunandan, Eileen Basdev, Chandra Kumar. I started late, so I'm going to miss some folks. Kavita Sukhbir, Sati Singh, Christina K, Devi Harda, Sitanath, Bhauji Minturan Dada, Sharda Guraya Bisnath, Prano Budu, An Sampat, Ivy Narayan, Vedi Sankar, Vidya Basiram, Shranita, Tashram Gayana, Dolly, Nivedita Chalu, Anat Ibrahim, Devina Ramgulam, Indra Raj Kumar, Yogini Lachman Singh. I read all your comments, by the way, it's just that I'm going through your name. Kunti Singh Ramartan, Sister Ulma, Ivy, Auntie Leela, Auntie Lacho, Chandravati Sukram, Kamo Singh, Rukmin Gangaram, Dan Ramdihal, Devika Prasad Nasir, Gomati Narayan, Jasmine Sri Kisun, Zabri Mohammed, Tashram Gayana, welcome ji. Kamla Dwarka, Niranjan Gopal, Dolly Harchan, Rajan family, Subika Prasad, Rafi Chakdeo, Nandini Janki. I think everybody's catching on now. Jai Ho, Banram Dihal, Pamela Kosel, Rajesh Thakur, Ishrani, Antiusha, of course, Dev Sabitan family, Tanuja Ramdeen from Guyana, Hansmati Siratan, Lelo, D. Prasad, Drupati Sicharan, Romba Gobind Charan, Kumar Bikram, from New York, of course, everybody watching there. Indian family, the Garbarans, the Basants, Gomati Narayan, Chandrika Dhari, Balsamaro, Vidya Chandar, Shiva. Shiv, thanks for being with us as well. Leela Rajkumar, of course, Savi Rohini Kilavan, Sabaram Narayan, Jasmine Sri Kusun, Suraj Dev, Parshram, Tameshwar Arjun. See you all tomorrow night, night number 70 for Shanti Satsangh. God bless all of you. Vidya Devanandan, Anita Ram, Shobha Mathura, Edith Saul. Jai Sitaram, Jai Shri Krishna, Namaste. Good night.